Hello, I'm Psarras, reading the poem Byron by Nasos Vayenas for the 21 Poems into 21 podcast for the British School at Athens. Since his death in Thessaloniki in 1824, less than a year after he joined the Greeks in the War of Independence from the Ottoman Empire, Lord Byron has been by far the most loved of Philhellenes. Two leading Greek poets of his time, Dionysios Solomos and Andreas Kalvos, wrote odes to his memory. He has been celebrated ever since in the work of major Greek poets of the 19th and 20th century, such as Palamas, Kariotakis, and Elitis. In this sonnet, Nasos Vayenas, one of the few post-war poets who engage with themes and verse forms from across the range of the modern Greek poetic tradition, offers a subversive picture of Byron's life, death, and laurels. The poem is typical of Vayenas's voice in that it displays a critical sense, described by David Ricks as the backbone of Vayenas's poetry, but also a measured emotional responsiveness to a tragicomic dimension of human experience. The poem has a twist ending, which can be seen as ironic. Vayenas, in his essays on Cavafy and Borges, has advocated a broad conception of the trope of irony as a contrast between appearance and reality. In this respect, the poem is more than a poem about Byron. I'm first reading it in the original Greek, as it appears in Vayenas's 11th poetry book, Στη νήσο των Μακάρων, on the Isle of the Blessed, Kέdros Publishers, 2010, and then in English translation by Roderick Beaton, from an anthology of Vayenas's work in translation, edited by Richard Berengarten and Paschalis Nikolaou, and published by Anvil Press in 2010 under the title The Perfect Order, Selected Poems, 1974 to 2010. Μπάυρον. Όχι, δεν σε ξεσήκωσαν οι βόγγοι των σκλαβωμένων και οι αντεροβγάλτες. Αν κάποια μέρα βρέθηκες στο Μεσολόγγι, ήταν για να ξορκίσεις τους δικούς σου εφιάλτες. Ήρωας δεν ήσουν, ούτε βέβαια και παρείας. Έγινε σου μόνη να κοιμάσαι με τις μούσες, κι αν σου το έλεγαν θα γελούσες, πως θα γινώσουν σύμβολο ελευθερίας. Ένδοξε βάρδε, αγέροχε μιλόρδε Μπάυρον, που παν σε πτος ιερός σου ελαγιουένος. Ακούσιε κληρονό με θησαυρών άειλων, μια χάρη σου ζητώ, σηκώσου, απ' τον αθάνατο ύπνο σου, όχι νησταγμένος, και δώσε μου έναν θάνατο σαν τον δικό σου. Byron. No, it was not the cries of slaves so strongly moved you, nor thought of flesh hacked to the bone. The reason you wound up in Missolonghi was to be rid of nightmares of your own. No hero you, but neither a pariah. Your one desire to make love with your muse. How greatly, if you knew, it would amuse you now to have become freedom's messiah. O noble bard, unquenchably Byronic, who all revered have won the highest praise, and willing heir to treasuries ironic, I beg you as a favour, please arise from your immortal sleep, not in a daze, and give me too a death like yours for price.